Hello, my name is Colin Wilmore and I'm Senior Analyst Programmer at SwitchFirst. Welcome to our Excel macro demonstration video, which gives an example of how Visual Basic Programming can be used to automate the collection, reformatting and analysis of data from multiple Excel spreadsheets. While every client's requirements will be unique, this particular example summarizes a set of investment reports. Here are the relevant reports. There is one per month from September 2008 until October 2011, each providing a snapshot of data concerning a set of investments at that point in time. The purpose of the summary is to track and compare the progress of the investments over time. If we look at the report for September 2008, we can see that the data for each investment is spread over 3 lines. The majority of the data needed for the summary, including the fund manager name, is on the first line. However, the fund name is on the second line, and the investment plan it is part of is on the third line. The summary will show all this identification data on one line. Moving along the first line, we come to the fund value, the number of units, its 1, 3 and 5-year performance, its rating within sector, and its rank within sector. The requirement is that the summary show all the fund values for the selected time period, along with the latest 1, 3 and 5-year performance percentages, rank and rating within sector. Where any value is an improvement on the previous month, it will be colour-coded blue, and where it is worse, it will be colour-coded red. This will involve matching the funds up month by month and making comparisons as we go. If we look at a subsequent report, we can also see that the funds are not always presented in the same order. This will make allocating the funds on subsequent reports to the correct summary line more complicated, as the macro will have to match up the funds by name rather than order of appearance. Returning to the file view, let's open up the summarizing spreadsheet and enable macros. I'll start the macro using the menus for demonstration purposes, though it can be started using a hotkey. A list screen allows us to specify which time period we want summarized. Let's pick the year from September 2008. The year of one of the worst financial crises in history. Now we can see the monthly data coming in. Once all the data has been gathered, the macro produces a chart for each fund. Once the processing is finished, we can see that the macro has also created a worksheet containing all the base data. In tabular form, sorted into order. The production of this base data has allowed the macro to create an Excel pivot table. This sophisticated data analysis tool is an inbuilt Excel facility. Here's a simple example showing monthly subtotals by investment plan, and here's its drill down feature for one of the investment plans showing the constituent funds. However, returning to the summary sheet, we can see that we have a problem. Some funds have been split over 2 or more lines due to name changes, sometimes just changes to an abbreviation. To take the example of the Scottish Widows Fund, the fund manager name has changed. However, it is clearly the same fund, as the reports stop for the first name and start up from scratch for the other. To deal with this problem, the macro has a further facility. Select the 2 lines on the summary and press a hotkey to bring up a new screen. This screen allows us to treat one fund manager and name as though it was the other. We can choose which names to keep and which to replace. Once we have made our selection, there is a message confirming our action. We can now go to a further worksheet where these replacement names are listed and where they can be manually edited if required. If we return to the summary sheet, we can run the summary report again. We can now see that the Scottish Widows Fund is now presented as a complete series on one line. We can do the same for the other instances where the fund manager or name has changed. For example, here's the Gartmore Fund, where the problem has been caused by a change of fund name abbreviation. To keep things short, I won't demonstrate each case. Instead, and if we go down to the replacement sheet, we can see that I've put them all in. If we now rerun the report, We can see that all the discrepancies have now been removed. We have fewer charts, each showing a complete series. That concludes our demonstration video. It was just a sample of the sort of useful tool we can construct to help businesses achieve best value from their data resources. If you have an Excel task you like automated, please contact us on our email, info@switchfirst.com, or one of the telephone numbers on our website, www.switchfirst.com. Initial consultations are free. Thanks for watching.